playbook of attacking the courts, shutting down the media, and co-opting the truth. And it's happening, and it's happening in statutes. And so the slide to autocracy has started. Do not kid ourselves. As Lord Hailsham said, we are heading towards an elective autocracy. It's not coming, it started. The Electoral Commission have been hamstrung in their independence, and also, very importantly, that whoever holds the seat of the Duchy of Lancaster, when an election is called, will decide what the rules of that election are. So we actually don't know what it is we can and can't do. And then, of course, we have photo ID, which will be compulsory, which, if you look at the detail, has actually been, I think, disgracefully skewed towards the elderly and not the young. For example, photo ID for the young people, like student cards, freedom passes, are not going to be allowed, yet for the elderly people it will. So there's a lot of things to worry about in that act. And then for you as journalists, you're talking about independent journalism. In the Queen's speech, we expect the counter-threat bill, which is actually going to make it very difficult for journalists to report or work with whistleblowers, to actually be able to do FOIs. There's a lot of, as the Sun itself, this is the Sun paper called it, a license to cover up.
Are there not opportunities before these measures are put in place for legal challenge and judicial review?
No, because one of the acts that went through was the judicial review bill. But also, very importantly, what my case has proved is that Parliament is sovereign. So if Parliament passes this legislation, which they have done, and the slate that comes through, it's only another Parliament or another government that can actually amend those really onerous bits or anti-democratic bits of acts, or actually overturn them. So you can't challenge them in court because they've been passed in Parliament. We've got to get a new Parliament. I mean, as I said, I think the election will be next year. And, what is really concerning, I think, from the local elections today is I cannot see any sign of a majority Labour government.